And welcome everybody to Game 2 of today's Region 1 5A matchup. Bobby Latmore here with Bob Smith and Timmy. Tim Smith here along to you. We got the Hardaway Golden Hawks hosting the Bainbridge Bearcats. Well, we say hosting even though we're in Bainbridge, but Bainbridge is the visiting team here tonight. He's about ready for tip-off. Let's run through the lineups real quick. For Hardaway, Vicaro Ellis. Number 4, Arias Profit. Number 22, Cedric Jackson. Number 25, Justin Crawford. And number 41, Adon Mack. And as the Hawks control the tip, here to start this Region 1 5A matchup, game number 2 and 4 today here in Bainbridge. Bainbridge starting out in a man-to-man. Going to hand it off to Mack in the middle. Mack, who can't miss the layup. Baker with the rebound, handed off to Marshall. Marshall into Johnson. Johnson into Harris. Taken away right through Johnson's legs. Ellis on the rebound or the steal. That's Profit on the steal. Gives it back to Ellis as Hardaway comes out with the ball again. Crawford on the wing. Going to hand 2. That's Cedric Jackson for his first 2 points of the game. Cedric Jackson is the leading scorer on this ball club this year for Hardaway. Keep an eye on him. Johnson going to shoot a 3 from the corner. Way long. Profit with the rebound on the backside. 7:07 left to go here in the first quarter of the second game in the Region 1 5A matchup. Hardaway versus Bainbridge. They split in the regular season games. 3-point attempt by Crawford. Rebound there by Profit. Profit can't get it. There's a little push underneath. Cedric Jackson in with the rebound. He's going to get pushed. Steven Johnson on for his first foul of the evening. Jackson on for his first attempt. He gets the first one to roll. Again on for the second. This is a region playoff game. Bainbridge already played the first game of the region. They beat Harris County 71-49 back on Wednesday night here in Bainbridge. So Bainbridge is on a roll of winning. Hardaway had the bye, had a little bit of time to rest their legs coming out tonight. Marshall with a long 3, no go. And you notice something different here that Bainbridge is starting out with right now. With Hardaway back in that 2-3 zone, Bainbridge is starting to shoot long threes. When they played against Harris County, they moved away from the basket. They were doing run and gunning. They weren't doing that, and they were doing a good job. But tonight already, three-point shots already for the Bainbridge Bearcats, and none of them have fallen. Down by 4, 6:21 in this game. Vic Ellis at the top of the point. His daddy's next to me doing the filming. Very proud father. Oh, nice job right there, reaching in behind. Johnson all over Mack. Andon Mack with the shot, and Johnson with 2 quick fouls right off the bat, and he's going to be pulled out. B.J. Cheatham coming in for Bainbridge. Mack, one of the taller players for Hardaway. Ellis with a nice job getting that one in from Crawford. There's Cedric Jackson. Jackson out front. Going to hand it to Mack. Mack with a turnaround. Has Cheatham all in his face. Looked like he walked. He sure did. He took an extra step. Bainbridge ball. 4-0. 5:57 left to go here in the first quarter. Slow start for both teams so far. Cheatham down in the wing. Gives it back to Marshall. Marshall finds a little opening. Finds out Tyree Crump from way downtown. In and out. There's Jamez Harris with the follow-up underneath. His first 2 of the night. Bainbridge on the board. 4-2 here, 5:39 left to go in the first quarter. Ellis bringing it up nice and slow, setting up the offense for Hardaway. The Golden Hawks from up there in Columbus. Mack out top, handing it to Crawford. Oh, nice job, give and go right there to Mack. Cedric Jackson at the top of the key, gets it from Mack, gives it back to Mack, and a nice layup there for him. 6. And we've got a foul right there. Cedric Jackson on the push. It's going to send Crump to the line for a 3-point opportunity. 5:09 left to go in the first quarter. Jackson, after Tyree shot the ball, put his hand in his chest, and he called it. Bainbridge here again with the opportunities for free throws. Not going to get it. So 2 fours checking in. Quakeem Boynes checking in for Mack early in this game. Head coach Alex Davis for Hardaway. Ricky McCullough for Bainbridge. Crump gets his second to fall. And he gets his third to fall. Gets 2 out of the 3. So 2-point game. 5:09 left to go in the first quarter. Hardaway on top. Whoever wins this game plays in the region championship tomorrow night here in Bainbridge at 8:30. But more importantly, whoever wins this game gets to host the first round of the state playoffs. The loser has to travel. Nice shot right there by Justin Crawford. Near the foul line for 2 of his first points of the night. And we have an away foul. 3-second violation on Crump. Ball turned over to the Hawks. Hawks 4-point lead. Vic Ellis bringing it down 4. Nice and easy for the Hawks. Crawford out here. Boynes, and we got another foul underneath. As Crawford was trying to go through, he was grabbed. Jamez Harris on for his first foul of the night. Hawks underneath. Ball in. Here's Crawford, gives it back to Boynes. Boynes brings it back out to Crawford. Crawford back to Ellis as the Hawks set it back up. Notice a little different coaching styles tonight as you see the coaches on the bench. McCullough on the bench. Coach Davis walking around. Nice job right there. Oh, nice pass in and out. Good penetration by Profit. Couldn't hit Ellis on the break. Back out to the side. Good job there by the Hawks. They're moving away from the basketball. Good sign for their offense to be running. Bainbridge needs to follow through. Marshall penetrates, gets the Crump. Crump penetrates, going to shoot, take a shot. No go. Crawford with the rebound. Back out to Ellis. Ellis brings it down nice and easy for the Hawks. 4-point lead, 3:50 left to go here in the first quarter. Kind of a slow start for both teams. Hardaway doing a good job working their offense, taking their time. Ellis for 3 out to the top of the key. No go. Crump with the rebound. Bainbridge hustles back down the court. Hands off to Marshall. Marshall looked like he wanted 3. Decided to go back. Hardaway in that 1-2-2 zone. Nice job here by Bainbridge moving the ball around. No one's moving it out. Good job there by Marshall to get things going for Bainbridge. Dontavius Marshall with his first points of the night. It's a big 3-pointer. 8-7. 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Bainbridge did a good job by moving and rotating that time. We haven't seen that tonight. Hardaway doing a good job still with theirs. Cedric Jackson on with the shot. Does not get it to go. 2 Bainbridge Bearcats fighting over it. Marshall and Baker underneath. Stays with the Hawks as they get the ball inbounds underneath their own basket. Way across the court that time. Crawford going to hand it underneath to Jackson. Jackson with a nice job right there. Gets fouled on top of the head. 2 shots coming for Cedric Jackson. 40, Jamez Harris already with his second foul of the night. Looks like he's going to be replaced here after the first attempt. Tim Shaw looks like he's coming in for him. Andon Mack also looks like he's going to be coming back in as well. Jackson on gets his first to roll. One of his 5 so far tonight. 2:44 left to go in the first quarter as everybody rotates. Number 21 checking in, Ronald Rozier, also for the Hawks coming in. Coach Davis and McCullough. McCullough doing it for foul purposes. Davis doing it for fresh legs. Cedric Jackson on for another one for his 6. 10-7, 2:42 left to go in the first quarter. Marshall with the ball. Nice drive up the middle, and he gets it to roll. It is good. He was grabbed going through the lane. He has 1 shot. Basket is good. 2-2 on the Cedric Jackson with his second foul of the night. Marshall with a 3-point opportunity right now. Cedric Jackson was a leading scorer for Hardaway. They cannot afford for him to be on the bench. Marshall attempting his three-point opportunity, and he gets it to roll. Marshall with 6. All three-pointers so far tonight. 1 on a foul, 1 on a jump shot. 10-10. Ball game tied here. 2:30 left to go in the first quarter. Both teams kind of feeling each other out right here in the first quarter. Good job defensively by Bainbridge. And he traveled. He sure did. Marshall took that one extra step. Looks like Profit's going to check back in for the Hawks. Rozier had the steal, couldn't get it to Jackson. Hawks back to full strength, their starting 5. Crawford back out to the top, hands it off to Ellis. Ellis is the point guard leading the Hardaway Hawks. 2:11 left to go in the first quarter, tie ball game. Ellis driving in the center, doesn't get it to go. Jackson with the rebound. He is fouled from behind. 2 shots for Jackson. He's dominant underneath that basket. 44, Tim Shaw coming in to try to guard him. He is the recipient of the first foul of his night tonight. 2:02 left to go in the first quarter. 10-10 tie. You can see the domination that Jackson can have under the glass for Hardaway. Up, he missed one. He's get another opportunity right here. Jackson's already got 6 tonight. 4 of those points have come on free throws. He gets the second one to fall. He's also got 2 fouls tonight. So Bainbridge bringing it up, down by 1. Crump on the wing, hands it back to Marshall. Marshall swings it across to Cheatham. Cheatham back in the game. Cheatham trying to get it into Shaw, knocked away by Mack. Jackson with the recovery. Here come the Hawks. Profit out on the wing, hands it off to Crawford. Crawford loses it for a second, controls it, brings it back in. Jackson calling for the ball. He gets it. Throws it back out to Crawford. Crawford's going to take it from the top of the key, and he gets it to go. 3-point shot right there. Justin Crawford extends it to a 4-point lead. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Bainbridge down by 4. Marshall trying to find, nice crossover move back in. Takes a nice jump shot. Good job, Dontavius Marshall. 8 points for him already in this first quarter. Less than a minute left to go. Down by 2, Bainbridge. Ellis bringing it up for the Hawks. The Hawks setting up their offense. They're very patient, very meticulous on what they're doing. Ellis looks like he's going to hold it, maybe get one final shot. And then now Crawford takes it. He's going to work it. Profit out on the wing. Nice move inside. He's going to be fouled inside. Tim Shaw again with the body underneath. That's 2 fouls on Harris, 2 fouls on Shaw. Here comes Deon Thomas to try to counter that inside game for Hardaway. Profit gets his first to fall, his first points of the night. Here comes Thomas. Deon Thomas, a strong player for Bainbridge underneath. Profit's second attempt. He gets the second one to fall. 2 points so far for Arias Profit. Game 2 of tonight's 4-game matchups here in the Region 1 5A tournament. Cheatham out for 3. No go. There's Vic Ellis on the rebound. Dad pumps a high 5 in the air. Ellis, nice job setting up everything, slowing things down. Crawford, they're going to hold it. 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And Crawford's going to take it. Nice pick by Cedric. He's going to get it. Foul. They're going to call it a continuation. Thomas on the foul. He comes in, and he can't stop him. He's got a foul underneath as well. So a three-point opportunity for Crawford. Justin Crawford with a nice 2-point shot. 1 more point to extend the lead. He's at 6 now. So the Hawks miss it. Bearcats, 4 Bearcats underneath. Crawford almost got his own rebound. Marshall going to take a shot from way downtown, and he gets it to go. Dontavius Marshall right at the buzzer in the first quarter gets a 3-point shot, cutting the deficit to 3, 18-15. First quarter action here in Bainbridge. We'll be back after this for the second quarter on the Play On Sports Network on the Cool Channels. Back for the second quarter here in Bainbridge for the Region 1 5A tournament. Bainbridge Bearcats at home against Hardaway. Nice pass inside to Thomas. Thomas going to take a shot. Short. Jackson on the rebound. 3-point lead so far for Hardaway tonight. We mentioned earlier that these two teams split in the regular season. And a tough pass from Mack to Jackson. Jackson can't handle it. Turnover to the Bearcats. Bearcats' strong defense holds right there. Baker in, hands it off to Marshall, and here come the Bearcats. Down by 3. Start this second quarter. Cheatham back inside. Ball stolen. Crawford has it. He's going to try to take it all the way. He doesn't get it. Looks like he was fouled, but he does not get the call. Baker back over to Marshall. Marshall stopping close. Going to throw up a 3, and he gets it. Tie ball game. Dontavius Marshall taking over for the Bearcats. Vic Ellis. Nice job right there by the Hawks. Good job from Cedric Jackson to Crawford underneath. Bainbridge is going to call a timeout here. We got a special guest after the timeout. When we come back, we'll introduce him to you. Part of the Bearcat lineup here in Bainbridge. 6:51 left to go until halftime. Hardaway up 20-18. Welcome back, everybody, to Bainbridge, Georgia. And as I said, we have a special guest, Devin Thomas. What's up, my friend?
Come on, Thompson.
Thomas.
Thompson.
Oh, it's Devin Thompson.
Yes.
That's all right.
Well, I thank you for introducing me, though.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
Devin is a voice of the Bearcats. What grade are you in now?
11th grade.
You're in 11th grade, and you got that kind of a voice. Foul underneath. I'm not sure who they gave it on. They gave it to number 10. Number 10 checking in is Jabral Morgan for the Hawks. 2-point lead so far by the Hawks. There's Marshall. He's been hot so far, leading all scorers with 14 already in the first quarter. Bainbridge is looking, Devin, you've been watching this team all year long.
Right.
I mean, right now they don't look like they look like they're just kind of stagnant. They're not moving away from the ball. Now, against Harris County the other night, those guys were going crazy.
They were all over.
3.
Right.
Vic Ellis with the rebound. Hawks 3-on-2, gives up the Profit. Profit in for the layup. 2 more for Arias Profit as the Hawks go up by 4. But, again, Bainbridge is inconsistent offensively tonight. They're getting stuck with the ball out front. They're not moving when they don't have the ball. I mean, it's not the Bainbridge team that I saw the other night.
Well, I would tell you something, and Bainbridge has moved slowly as it is progressing without his former players on the team.
Foul underneath. Crump trying to drive underneath.
And what is Coach is trying to do, and Coach is trying to make sure that he has the players that he needs. Now, I'm going to tell you, Dontavius Marshall, he was in the room, in the coach's office all day today, looking at film to make sure he betters himself for this game because Coach want to make sure he does. Dontavius has 76 three-pointers. And tonight, I haven't been watching. Is he actually putting up threes?
Crawford on. He's going to go for the slam. The Hawks, Hardaway. Justin Crawford gets the breakaway, gets a nice slam dunk for the Hardaway Hawks. They go up by 6, but Marshall puts up a jumper. I mean, they're not working the ball.
Right. And
the other night against Harris County, they were working the ball and they got the shot in underneath the Harris and stuff like that. Now I know they're weak underneath against Hardaway, but man, they got an opportunity. If they move the ball, they can play against anybody.
Hardaway does have some defense covering them, and they are a good team. But I'm going to give the props to the Bearcats as Dontavius leads the team. And
there's another one right there.
Another 3. There you go. With 372 points as of last game.
Wow.
And Tyree's right underneath him with 336. So they're not hurting offensively. They just have to make sure they get used to this offense they're running.
4-point lead, 5 minutes left to go until halftime for Hardaway. Crawford trying to find a way to go, and he's going to be blocking foul again underneath. Who's they're going to call it against? Cheatham or Thompson? Called against Cheatham. B.J. Cheatham with his first of the night. A lot of fouls being racked up right now. Hardaway's already in the bonus. One-on-one situation right now. So right now with this kind of, what you see the game progressing right now, what do you see right now, Devin?
Well, I can tell you, the Bearcats, they are offensively, they are not doing well. Defensively, I could not say that either because I don't know if they were, prepared for this. But right now they don't look like it's too easy to win it.
They lost the last game of the year against Seminole County. Really got blown out of their own gym.
And when they went over there, they blew them out.
Right. So it's kind of a payback. Baker coming inside. Nice job by Baker with the penetration right there. Justin Baker with his first 2 of the evening.
And he's third leading scorer with 163 points.
Yeah, so you got a big discrepancy right there from 300 down to 160.
Exactly.
So you know who the top 2 players are. Still a 4-point lead, 4:30 left to go until halftime. There's the big guy, Cedric Jackson, with a nice turnaround. Doesn't get to go. There's Boyles on top. Boynes on top. He doesn't get it to go. And another foul, cheap foul away from the basket. Who are they going to call it on? If it's Jackson, that's his third. Nope, they're going to call it on Boynes. Quakeem Boynes with his first foul of the evening. 4:22 left to go until halftime. 4-point lead. Marshall up top. He's the high scorer for everybody with 16. Another 3, and he gets it to go. Man, he puts it up, and it keeps the Bainbridge Bearcats close, 25-26.
If Dontavius could just make sure he keeps himself balanced, he will bring this team a win. Well, I don't want to call it a one-man team, but he is the key to this offense that Coach McCullough runs.
Ellis on for a chance at the free throw line. Doesn't get it to go. Justin Baker with a nice spin move. He can't get it, but there's Deion Thomas on board right there with the follow-up for Bainbridge.
And Coach McCullough doesn't play Deion Thomas as much, but when he gets in, he makes sure he can do it defensively and offensively. And sometimes on offense, he does come away with a good win.
Bainbridge now first-time lead, 27-26, 3:35 left to go until halftime. Good defensive job by Bainbridge in the last 2 possessions down on the score, but they give it back to Cedric Jackson, and he's going to travel underneath. Jackson pleading his case to the referee that he's been pushed. No go. Checking back in now is Mack. Big guy for Hardaway underneath. Justin Crawford leading the scoring for Hardaway. You know who's leading the scoring for Bainbridge, and there he is, the man right there. Doesn't get it to go, though. Thomas with the rebound. There's Crump. Crump with the follow-up.
Well, on Hardaway's offense, DQ Billingsley, he has an injury with his ankle. He will not be playing this evening. He has 386 points. But the next is Cedric Jackson, and Cedric Jackson is making sure he makes his offense look as good as DQ would. And when they played Hardaway last time.
Right. Tried a nice little pick and roll right there from Ellis to Jackson. Couldn't get it to go, so another turnover for the Hawks.
DQ is a very great offensive player. They just missing him tonight.
Yep, no question about that. 29-26, 3-point lead for Bainbridge. Marshall with the ball. He's been on fire so far. And Thomas is going to nice hard charge against Ellis. He's going to get called for that. Deion Thomas with his second foul right now. One-on-one situation. Oh, it's away from the ball. Away from the basket, so they'll call it no one-on-one right now in the bonus. So Ellis brings it back up. 3-point deficit now for Hardaway in this game. First time they've been behind all game. Back to that Crawford. There's Cedric Jackson. He's just a massive bull underneath. They say he walked again. Man, he's getting called for walking twice now when he's gotten the ball. So Bainbridge with an opportunity, 2:20 left to go until halftime. It's going to be a good game right here. Whoever wins this game hosts a first-round state playoff, so it's still very, very important
that the
this game right here.
Exactly. And Coach McCullough wants this for his team.
Look at Marshall. Yeah, I'll get it. Crump going to be held down right there in the middle. Ball out underneath. 2-5. Crawford's going to get called for his second so far tonight. Good job by Crump getting that rebound off the back of the rim way outside and coming in. So Coach Davis over there pleading his case about something. Boynes checking back in for Hardaway. They're going to take Jackson out. Jackson's having a rough time here to start this game. 2:03 left to go until halftime. Going to give it up right there underneath. Crump. They're going to call a foul right there on Boynes. Going to call a 2-shot foul. Good job by Tyree Crump to look like he was going to go in for a shot.
And this is what you're going to see this from Hardaway. The Hawks on offense and defense, they're going to try to push as hard as they can to take the ball from you, and sometimes they mistakenly give it up and get a foul on it.
Crump on for his 2 shots. He gets the first one to fall. 5 points for him so far in the first half tonight. Number 10 checking in, Jabral Morgan for Hardaway. Crump on for his second attempt, up by 4, and makes it, nope, no go. But look at B.J. Cheatham underneath with the rebound. You don't see much of that from Bainbridge, but they're doing a good job with that tonight. Crump, redirects his layup.
How about
Moved
that?
it 3 or 4 times, and he got it around and got it in. 7 points for that young man tonight. Extends the lead 6 points, 1:45 left to go until halftime. Bainbridge up at home against Hardaway in the Region 1 5A tournament. Hardaway's trying to find some sort of offense right now. Crawford's going to put it up. Maybe something will happen. Boynes with the rebound. No, Cheatham again on this side of the court with the offensive rebound and now defensive rebound. So B.J. Cheatham doing a good job. Marshall, hey, give it up to B.J. Give him a shot, get it out there. Marshall going to get it. Give it over to Crump. Crump, I'll take it. You guys don't want it? I got it.
There it is.
Tyree Crump with a 3-point. Good job by Bainbridge moving the ball around. Coach Davis from Hardaway is not happy about this at all as he gets the ball, calls a timeout. 35-26, Bainbridge up, 1:12 left until halftime. We'll be back after this. $1:12 left to go until halftime in this great first half right here to the second game. Hardaway hosting Bainbridge here in Bainbridge. Hardaway is the higher seed. Down by 9 right now. Bainbridge shooting the lights out of the threes. Hardaway trying to find something that's going on. Profit going to try a three-pointer. No go. Rebound there by Boynes. Boynes gets it back out to the top. Profit again. Going to hand it off to Ellis. Ellis, I'll take the three. Vic Ellis, no go. There's Jack. Oh, they got a push off on Cedric Jackson.
Yeah, for Hardaway.
No,
Ellis
he pointed the wrong way. It's a 2-4. It's going back this way. He pushed off against Jackson. Crump with the foul. He scared everybody on the Hardaway bench over there. Crump with the first foul of the night. Jackson was like, well, wait a minute now. I'm not 2-4.
He wanted to make sure he was clear of it.
Absolutely. One-on-one situation now. 45 seconds left to go. Buzzer was ringing. 2 shots now. They're in the double bonus. A lot of fouls already in this first half of this basketball game. Cedric Jackson at the line for Hardaway. Down by 9. And he gets the first one to roll. That's been Jackson's first 5 points of the game tonight. It's been free throws. Right now, he's at 8.
Well, Jackson is second highest leading on the Hardaway Hawks with 384 points. Ellis, by the way, when he tried to take the three earlier, he only has 11-3.
Don't know what happened there. It looked like a foot violation at the free throw line. So Boynes stepped over the line. They called a foot violation, so it's a turnover for Hardaway as they give it up. Didn't let Jackson score the second one. So now 8 points. 40 seconds left to go here until halftime. Half-court press there by Hardaway. Crump up and over. No go. Cheatham there again with the rebound. He's getting the opportunities for Bainbridge. B.J. Cheatham doing a great job for Bainbridge. 25 seconds left. Bainbridge goes back into spread 4 corners. Marshall showing his dribbling expertise. Baker's going to hold it out front. 15 seconds now left until halftime. 8-point lead for Bainbridge, holding it for one final shot. 10 seconds left. Here comes Baker. He's going to take it out, going to hand it to Cheatham. Cheatham going to give it back to Baker. He throws it away. He sure did. He stepped on the line. 3.6 seconds left. Not a very good attempt for a last shot. That was not a good attempt for Bainbridge, and I know Coach McCullough's, he's off the bench. He's not happy.
You know whenever that happens, he's going to get up.
That's right. And when he gets up, he goes. Vic Ellis trying to get it down. Crawford's going to take a 3-point shot. No go. Way off. So Bainbridge goes down early but comes back and survives behind Dontavius Marshall's 19 points here in the first half. They lead 35-27. We will be back for the third quarter right after this here on the Play On Sports Network on the Cool Channels. And welcome back, everybody, to Bainbridge, Georgia for tonight's Region 1 5A matchup and tournament, I guess, Devin. I guess
you
this
can
is
say
all
tournament.
It.
This is
tournament.
it.
This is it. Devin Wallace along with Bobby, what is my last name? Thompson?
Wallace. I get Thomas and Thompson. I mean Thomas and Wallace.
Just messing with you. Devin Thompson along with Bob, the voice of the Bearcats, along with Bobby Latmore. Bob Smith on the computer tonight. And we got Tim Smith on the camera. He's not back from eating yet, is he? He better hurry up. But nice little matchup tonight here. Devin, you seen the first half. Bainbridge on top, 35-27. Didn't look like it was going to go that way at the beginning, did it?
No, it didn't. It looked like Bainbridge was going to struggle there in the beginning, and the Hardaway was going to take it away for halftime, but that flipped coins, and they had the better half.
Leading the way for Hardaway, Justin Crawford. 13 points for him so far in the first half. Foul trouble for Hardaway. 2 fouls, Cedric Jackson. Quakeem Boynes with 2 fouls and Justin Crawford with 2 fouls. On Bainbridge side, 2 fouls for Tim Shaw, Jamez Harris, and Deion Thomas. They were tough underneath the basket tonight so far in the first half.
That's
they
interesting for number 32.
Stephen Johnson also with 2. Haven't seen much of him because of those 2 fouls, but Tavius Marshall leading all scores with 19 in the first half as we get things underway here. Bainbridge up by 8. Hardaway with the ball. Third quarter underway. Again, we talked, Devin, whoever wins this game hosts the first round. So this is what you want. You want to at least host the first round of the state playoffs.
You do.
Crawford at the foul line, no go.
And I think McCullough wants that.
Oh, you have to have that.
You have to. It's mandatory.
Marshall with a nice pass to Baker. He gets it, he goes.
Up and
Baker
in.
up and in. Bainbridge continuing their press to create a larger lead. We talked about it already. They split in the regular season, almost identical scores. Bainbridge won the first game 62-54.
That's right.
Hardaway won the second game 63-52.
Hey.
So
these are 2 well-coached teams, and, hey, whoever's the one is the one.
That's right. Ellis back out on top. Crawford tried to find a way, but Harris stopped him cold. A little change on who's covering who out there. Still by – they're going to call it on Justin Crawford. Foul on him for trying to get the ball back. He lost control, but that's his 3rd foul tonight. So Crawford already in foul trouble. 7:05 left to go in the third quarter. Bainbridge up by 10.
And Justin Crawford is one of the Hardaway Hawks' main players that they need.
Yeah, no question about that. Baker out front for Bainbridge. Crawford on the point with him. Crawford let him go. Man-to-man. Matt got in his face. There's Jamez Harris. Stephen Johnson on. He's blocked from behind. Vic Ellis with the rebound as he gets it quickly up to Crawford. Crawford's going to try to find Cedric Jackson. Oh, he didn't get it. They were not on the same page. Another turnover. Crawford had the shot. I don't know why he put it back to Cedric Jackson, but miscommunication there for the Hawks. Another turnover. So Bainbridge retains a 10-point lead. 6:35 left to go in the third quarter. Marshall with the ball. Baker trying to find it. Crump, don't leave him in the corner down there. He'd miss it completely. Jackson, he is fouled from behind. Is that going to be on Harris? No, 20, Stephen Johnson. That's his 3rd already.
Stephen Johnson.
He may not be in this game much longer. Coach McCullough deciding what to do. That's his 3rd foul of the night. First team foul of the second half. It's one thing that happened in the first half. Both of them went to the double bonus late in the second quarter. Tough shot for Crawford. He's going to be pushing him out. Let's see what happens right here. Who's he going to call it on? That's going to be Harris's 3rd foul. 2 guys already now hurting. Jamez Harris underneath, 3 fouls.
And Jamez Harris is the number 1 rebounder.
Oh, what a good job by Justin Baker. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Devin, but Justin Baker with a great shot right there. Go ahead. Right. What were you saying?
Jamez Harris. Jamez Harris is one of the best rebounders that Bainbridge has. Mm-hmm. Him and along with also Tyree Crump.
Yep.
You can't believe it.
Yeah. Crawford back out to Ellis as Hardaway sets the offense back up. Profit out on the wing. Mack with those huge arms spread out wide. Give me the ball. But Stephen Johnson all over him. Cedric Jackson backing him up. He gets a good fadeaway turnaround. They can't get this guy going. He's one of the top scorers for Hardaway. 10 points for him so far. 8-point lead. Bearcats with the ball. Hawks doing a good job of double team. And Ellis with a steal. Gives it back. Crawford had it. Back to Ellis. Ellis with a nice layup. First 2 for Vic Ellis tonight. as the Hawks are trying to get back in, closing the deficit down to 6. 5:24 left to go in the third quarter. Ellis tight on Marshall. Marshall going to pull up.
Up and good.
He's good. 2 more for him, up to 21 for this game. He's been a hot hand.
Bainbridge is struggling on defense. No doubt about it. They are trying to run their normal plays that McCullough has, and it's just not working.
Right now, the Hawks need something desperately to happen. They're down by 8. Mack inside, nowhere to go. Harris pushing him back out every time he catches the ball. Crawford back out top, back to Crawford. Crawford taking it over on the shooting forward, looks like. Oh, nice job by Crawford. Oh, nowhere to go.
Steal.
Mack, he double dribbled. He sure did. Montavious hit it off his knee, had it with one leg. Before he got it, hit it with another other hand. Double dribble is the call. Down by 8. Hawks with the ball underneath. Jackson taking it out. 4:43 left to go until the third quarter. Oh, nice steal right there by Steven Johnson. Steven Johnson gets it up to Baker. Baker going to give it to Marshall. Marshall gets it, and he goes off the glass.
Nice layup by Marshall.
23 for Marshall now in this ball game. Points back up to 10. Ellis with a chance for a 3. Doesn't get it to go. Jackson with trying to save it. He does, but he gives it right to Jamez Harris.
Crump loses
it. And they're going to call Ellis on the foul. Vic Ellis' first foul of the night. Starting a little sloppy here in the third quarter, trying to do too much. 4:18 left to go in the, to the end of the third quarter, but both teams kind of starting out kind of sloppy. Bainbridge, however, is getting the basket to fall. Ellis with a good job defensively on Marshall. Still a 10-point lead for Bainbridge. 4:15 left to go in the third quarter. Marshall with a nice move. Up and over, trying to get it up. Good job by Tim Shaw. He checked in earlier. With the rebound, he's going to be pushed from behind. Who are they going to call this on? They're going to call it on number 10, Jabral Morgan, with his second of the night. Sends Tim Shaw to the line. Shaw with no points. Nope. Tim Shaw with no points tonight. Guess what?
He has one now.
I got him that point, didn't I? I got him that point. So Tim Shaw on the board. 4:07 left to go in the third quarter. Lead up now to 11 for Bainbridge. And he gets it nice, swishes it. Nice job by Tim Shaw coming in and shooting the free throws. Ellis letting the ball roll so no time goes off the clock. They need every second they can get right now. Hardaway setting up the offense. Morgan out top, trying to look for somebody, hands it over to Profit. Looking for Cedric Jackson in the middle, going to be down underneath. That's Baker. Baker's on Jackson now. Baker's going to get called for foul. That's his first of the night. A lot of fouls being called, a lot of touch fouls. They're not letting them play. You get these referees that touch here, touch there, but some of them will let you play and knock each other's head off. Into Jackson. Jackson wide open. Doesn't get it to roll, and Baker Johnson with the rebound. Gets it out to Marshall.
There's Marshall.
Marshall again trying to push it down the court.
He's losing the ball. He's not gripping the basketball well. Him and Crump, they are getting very loose, and they should not do that.
Well, now it's a man-to-man now, and Bainbridge are starting to move nice away from the ball. Nice cuts through the lane. Everybody's getting open, so this is a nice job right here by Bainbridge. Gets it to Crump. Turnover. Tim Shaw's going to get Profit. Tackle him on the side over there, and Profit's down right now.
He is a football player.
He just signed a scholarship to go to West Georgia Tech in football. Him and Jamez Harris, did they not? So good. Congratulations to those two fine young men. And Profit's going to come on out. He twisted his knee. Shaw looked like he covered him up, and looks like Jordan Hall for Hardaway is going to come in now for Profit. Profit's still hurting bad over there. Hall checking in for Profit as he's helped to the sideline. Hardaway needs to do something. They're down by 12 here. 3:05 left to go in the third quarter. Ellis with a nice job on the fall. Good block there by Tim Shaw. Behind on Ellis. Ellis went up for the layup, and Shaw hit from behind and able to knock it away. So Bainbridge doing a good job defensively, trying to figure things out. Crawford with the ball. He takes a shot up. He is fouled with the body. 2 shots coming. Justin Crawford. Baker on the shot. Ooh, who do they call that on? 34 or 44? Who was that?
It looked like 34, Dontavius Marshall, because Marshall is looking, and Coach is looking at Marshall.
Okay, we'll call it the Dontavius Marshall. We've been calling fouls up here, and we thought a couple guys girls last game had 5 fouls, and we didn't get it. So not a good start there for Crawford with these free throws. They need to make these free throws with the clock stopped. So 2:55 left to go in the third quarter. Bainbridge up by 12. And Crawford misses both of them. Shaw with the rebound. Defense strong by the Hawks, but no goes. Johnson's going to take it. He's going to take it right at Cedric Jackson. Doesn't get it to go. Shaw with the rebound, and he's just barreling people out. Who are they going to call it on? They're going to call it on number 1 with the push.
Jordan Hall.
Jordan Hall with his first one of the night. Ball out underneath for Bainbridge. B.J. Cheatham checking in now for Bainbridge. Steven Johnson going to take a break. Checking in now is Ronald Rozier for Hardaway, coming in for Hall. So Rozier back in, played earlier. Bainbridge ball out underneath, no go. Good defense by the Hawks. Hawks get another opportunity, still up by 12, 2:43 left to go in the third quarter. Nothing happening last couple minutes. Hawks desperately need to make something happen on offense right here. Bainbridge doing a good job by keeping everybody out of the middle of that paint. Jackson's going to back up and try to go from the outside. Nice rebound there from the Hawks. No go. They're trying to get it underneath to Jackson. Jackson scrambling, gets it with the ball. There's Ellis. Ellis with the shot, way over back. Baker's there with the ball. Pushing foul here. They're going to call it on who? They're going to call it on 21, man who just checked in, Rozier. Bainbridge ball, 2:21 left to go here in the third quarter. No points, still 12 up. Anything you see, Devin, that's going on right now?
Well, the Bearcats, they are efficient as of now, and there's Crump.
Oh, and he gets the members roll.
He's excited about that one. But you know, Tyree.
Yep.
Tyree is a freshman. Freshman coming in, taking over the Bearcats, and he's doing a very good job at it.
Nice job by Vic Ellis with the penetration. We haven't seen much of that at all tonight, and he does a good job right there of getting it in. Now, who'd they call that on? I saw a 4. Did he call it on Marshall again? We're going to say it was Marshall. I saw a 3-4 go up that time. That's 2 fouls on him.
And he better stay away from foul trouble because he is a very effective player on the Bearcats, and so is 20 Steven Johnson.
You think so? Because he's got 23 points tonight. Ellis with a chance for some free throws. He doesn't get anything to go tonight.
He's the only one in double digits.
Yeah. Well, no, Crump just got double digits with his three-pointer.
How about that? 13 on the game tonight.
1:55 left to go here in the third quarter. 15-point lead for the Bearcats. Make it 14 as Ellis sinks his second. 3 points for that young man tonight. Father sitting up there next to us, filming the game for the Hardaway Hawks. His showing a little bit concern on his face right now. Marshall again for another 3. No go. He wasn't set up. Ellis with the rebound. Hustling back down. Oh, just over Cedric Jackson's head. Tough shot right there as Jordan Hall checks back in. So does Jamez Harris, relieving Tim Shaw. 1:34 left to go in the third quarter. 11-point lead, 15-point lead, 14-point lead now. I'll get it right. You're the math major. You should tell me. 14-point lead now for the Bearcats. 1:26 now left to go in the third quarter. Bainbridge doing a good job moving away from there.
13.
There's Cheatham. Cheatham's getting it to fall. B.J. Cheatham with his first 2 points of the game tonight. He went up against Cedric Jackson. Cedric in foul trouble. He knows that. He couldn't contest it like he probably wanted to. They get it into Cedric. They double team down. Cedric going to take over, and he drives in hard to get 2 more for his 12 tonight. 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. There's Crump in the corner again, and he is in and out.
In and out.
Crawford with the rebound. An opportunity for the Hawks to close this gap. Crawford trying to find something. There's Ellis. Ellis going to go up. Ellis gets it to go.
In the paint, he puts up 2.
5 points for that young man
Here
tonight.
comes
35
Marshall.
points here left in the third quarter. Coach McCullough off the bench. One shot. Spread it out. 4 corners. Marshall now going to try to drive the ball.
Running the clock down. That's what the Bearcats love to do third and fourth quarter when time is low with them.
Jordan Hall trying to get the ball
That's a foul.
moving against Baker, and he is fouled. It's going to be a 1-on-1 right now. Jordan Hall, that's his second foul for Hall tonight. Coming in now is going to be, again, Morgan, Jabral Morgan coming in for Hall. Pass in to Marshall. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bainbridge going to sit back and shoot for one shot. Hawks playing back, trying to defend this last and final shot. Baker out front. Baker's going to try to drive in for the hole. There's B.J. Cheatham. Nowhere off because we're right behind him. Doesn't go that way, and it's going to be white ball with 3.2 seconds left.
Hardaway better find something.
Yeah, they got to. They got to do something here in the fourth quarter. So
the Bearcats, I think, have them.
Ellis with the shot at half court. No go. And that's going to
the
do
end.
it. That's going to do it for the third quarter. 48-36. Bainbridge all over Hardaway coming into the final quarter here. Very important in this game to see who stays home and who travels in the first round of state playoffs. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this here on the Play On Sports Network on the Cool Channels. Welcome back, everybody, here to Bainbridge, Georgia, Region 1 5A Region Tournament Championship action going on tonight. Second game of a 4-game set here in Bainbridge. The Bearcats on top, 48-36 over Hardaway. Here, start of the fourth quarter. Bearcats in control. Dontavius Marshall just lighting up the scoreboard tonight with his 23 so far. Bainbridge doing a good job right now by putting everybody on the ground. Ellis looks like he's got a cramp. They give it back to Marshall. Marshall brings it back out. Vic Ellis looks like he's got a trouble out front. Marshall puts up a three, doesn't get it to go. Cedric Jackson with the rebound as he gives it out to Ellis. Ellis is limping pretty good right here. Vic Ellis.
He's trying to stay in the game.
Yeah, he is. He's got a little bit of a cramp, and he's going to try to run it out. Looks like he's doing pretty good. Little limping here and there. Crawford with the point now. He's going to drive off Shaw, gets it, and he gets it to go. 2 more for Justin Crawford tonight. For Hardaway, he's got 15. Fourth quarter action, 7 minutes left to go in this ball game. Bainbridge only up by 10 now. Johnson, and that's going to be Cedric Jackson's third and foul of the night for him.
We're in the bonus, and Johnson's going to the line.
Yep, no doubt. That's not a good thing. To start of the fourth quarter, you put the team in the bonus, so it's a one-on-one situation. Well, one thing, the clock has stopped. It's a good thing for Hardaway as Jordan Hall comes in for Vic Ellis. Johnson at the line for his one-on-one, his first. Doesn't get it to go. Jackson with the rebound. That's going to help Hardaway. Stopping the clock. Hall leading the way now for the Hawks. Jackson trying to find something to do inside. Bainbridge has done a great job tonight by denying that pass.
There's Crawford. He's coming up in the lane.
And he doesn't get it to go. Jackson with the rebound. Knocked away. Rebounded by Crump.
Back.
Crump's going to be contested. He's going to have a foul called on him. Morgan with the push-off. That's going to be his third. Good job by Crump pushing it down the full court. One-on-one situation for Tyree. 6:31 left to go in this game. Up by 10. See if they can extend it right here. Mack checking back in. He's going to come in for number 24, Boynes. Andon Mack. Andon.
I called him Andon when I introduced
There you
the
go.
team.
Nice job by Crump to get the first part of the one-on-one. 14 for him tonight. In Bainbridge, extends the lead to 11. 6:31 left to go in this game. And he gets the second one. Good job for Tyree Crump under pressure. 15 points for him.
I'm going to tell you, Tyree makes it look easy from up here.
Sure does. No question about that. Hawks trying to figure out something. Coach Davis is trying to call an offense that works. It hasn't the past few times it's been down the court. Good job by Bainbridge denying everything underneath. Hall out, back out top. They can't get anything into Cedric Jackson. They can't do anything outside either. Bainbridge is they're doubling up on Jackson, doubling up on Crawford and Mack when they get it down low. Crawford up for three, gets it. Wow. Nice job by Justin Crawford to get something going for the Hawks. 18 points for that young man tonight. 5:55 in the fourth. Baker
there's
with
Marshall.
There's Marshall out for another three. And he gets the members roll.
26 right there for you.
Dontavius Marshall leading everybody with the way with 26 points.
26 points.
Lead back up to 12 now. 5:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Crawford out front. He's going to try to three. It's going to be the Crawford and Marshall show if he gets it.
Bearcats defense is showing up for him right now in the fourth quarter.
No question. There's another steal by the freshman, and he steps on the line, and the referee, trips over the player there on the sideline.
Wow. I hope the referee's all right.
It's their ball.
We only have three.
And there's going to be a timeout called on the court by the Hawks. Let's take a timeout with them. We'll check on the referee there too as well. So 5:26 left to go. We'll take a timeout. Be back after this. .526 left to go in the fourth quarter. Bainbridge up by 12. Hawks with the ball. Crawford driving it in hard. He's going to take a chance for another three. No go. Short. Crump with the rebound. Double team down in the corner by the Hawks. Gets it away. Gets it back to Marshall. Marshall brings it across the timeline. Hands it off to Baker again. Baker with the shot. And no go, but he is fouled.
Baker will have another chance to put two up there while he didn't make the other one.
Oh, 2-2. Cedric Jackson with the call. That's his fourth of the night.
Cedric is one more, and he's out.
And he's getting a little conversation from the referees, a little mouthing off right now. So Coach Davis is going to keep Jackson in. 5:09 left to go in the fourth quarter. One more, and he's done for the night.
It's in.
Baker gets the roll. He's got 5 tonight. Done a good job defensively, though. They don't have the points. They did a good job defensively tonight, Bainbridge has. And he gets the second one to roll. Justin Baker was 6. Bainbridge up now by 14 with 5:09 left to go in the game. And they stepped over the line. Turnover again for the Hawks. Bainbridge ball underneath their own goal. Already up by 14. Marshall going to get it. Oh, nice pass right there. It's not going to go in. Cedric Jackson with the rebound. Crump off the back. Dings it off the back of the rim. Vic Ellis back in the game. Good to see him back in there. Jackson going to try for three. No go off the top of the rim. It's going to be off the gold. White ball. Looked like Crump headed it going out. Jackson underneath. The Hawks will take it out. 4:54 left to go in this ball game. 14-point lead for Bainbridge. Ellis takes it out, gets it back to Jackson. Good defense right there. Jackson trying to get it up. Gets it way back to Ellis. Ellis going to take a shot at three. He's got it on line. No go. Too hard. Crump with the rebound as he scoots down the court. Loses
Crump
control.
Takes it back. He looks for it. He's losing the ball.
He lost it. And let's see who they call. They call it jump ball, and it's going to be white ball. Cedric Jackson going in. He's almost like he wanted to be fouled out. It was almost like he didn't care. But he got the jump ball call.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't think Coach McCullough agreed with that.
No, he didn't. He came off the bench pretty quick, didn't he? 4:33 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bainbridge still up by 14. Hawks trying to do something inside. That's their game inside. Bainbridge has denied them all night long.
I'm going to tell you something.
And he pushed off.
This Bearcat defense, they are pushing them.
Yes, no question.
And the Hawks offensively don't know what to do at this moment.
Steven Johnson with his fourth foul tonight. Coach McCullough is going to let him play it out. 4:20 left to go in the game. Jackson on the line for those one-on-one. This benefits the Hawks. Clock is stopped. They get to put points on the board if they can make it. And he can't do that. again, points to Mez Harris with the rebound, gets it out to Crump. Crump bringing it across the timeline, hands it to Marshall. Marshall out of control again, controlled by Ellis, up to Crawford. Crawford's going to go up, take it hard. He's got the first part of a three-point play as he's fouled by Baker.
Basket will be counted, and this is looking bad for the Bearcats if they keep giving them fouls. I think this might turn the Hardaway Hawks around.
4:07 left. Chance to complete a three-point opportunity right here, and Crawford doesn't get it.
Bainbridge
Stolen by Ellis. Ellis
wow.
Back across, doesn't get the rebound. He doesn't get it to roll. Saved right there. Up by, they still can't get it. The Hawks are trying so hard to get it, but who's called on the Hawks? Number 3, Ellis with the push underneath. Hawks had the opportunity several times to get a shot off.
All the Bearcats have to do is slow down and realize what they're doing instead of trying to race down the field. They're up. Race down the court, they're up. You know, just slow down for a minute.
3 layups missed right there by the Hawks on offensive rebounds after that missed free throw. Harris can't get his to go. Subs now in for Hardaway, 24 coming in. Boynes back in, also 21 Rozier coming back in. So Coach Davis trying to find the right mixture here with 3:58 left in the fourth quarter. A lot of time still left on the clock. Bainbridge only up by 12. 13 now as Jamez Harris gets his one of his 3 for the night.
They'll roll the ball, and Ellis is going to take it out for the Hawks.
Ellis is doing a good job right now by saving the clock. I mean, they saved almost 10 seconds right
Every
there.
second counts.
Absolutely. Good job right there. That's the first time Hardaway's been able to get the ball inside. There's Jackson inside again. They can't get him. He's trying to find a place to go. Crawford, the leading scorer for the Hawks, drives in. He gets it. Nice job right there with a good penetration. Crawford with 22 for Hardaway tonight. He's been the show for them. Also, Baker. Oh, nice play to Baker. Harris cannot get to complete the rebound.
That's unlike Harris.
That is unlike. Rozier with the rebound for the Hawks. Harris had an opportunity for a layup. He missed it short. Now the Hawks have an opportunity to close the gap.
Inside.
There's Ellis. Ellis does. He closes it down. Single digits now. 9-point lead now for Bainbridge. Full court press now by the Hawks. 3 minutes left to go in this ball game.
They are man-to-man.
Baker loses the ball. Good job there by Rozier trying to get on it. Crump trying to get it. The freshman.
Hey, there's the deuces.
Freshman comes through with a 2-point shot. Back to 11, 2:49. Bainbridge timeout. We'll be back after this. Help us out. 2:49 left to go in this ball game. Bainbridge up by 11. Hawks need something desperately to happen right here coming down the stretch. Trying to get it in through. Oh, nice job right there by Jackson. The only way he could stop him was Harris pushed off. Harris, that's his 4th. 2:42 left to go. Puts Jackson back at the line. Clock is stopped. Both teams in the bonus right now. Jordan Hall checking back in for Hardaway. Jackson gets the first part of his one-on-one to go. 10-point lead now. And every point's going to count coming right down to the end.
And the Bearcats need to get a rebound here up under to keep them safe.
No go for Jackson, double pumped. Harris with the rebound, Crump bringing it up across the timeline. Baker down to Johnson, Johnson back out. They got a one-on-one with Marshall. They're not letting Marshall touch the ball if they can. Whoa, nice pass right there to Marshall down to Harris. Somebody was asleep. Cedric Jackson was asleep underneath.
You better believe asleep.
Hellis with a chance for three. Doesn't get to go. Marshall gets it. 2:15 left to go in this game. 12-point lead, 60-48 Bainbridge over Hardaway. The winner of this game plays in the championship tomorrow night at 7:30 here in Bainbridge. No matter what, though, they get to host the first round of the state playoffs in Bainbridge next week. So congratulations to Bainbridge if they hold out.
You going to be here to watch?
Huh?
You going to be here to watch?
Well, if they host, we'll definitely, the Play On Sports and Cool Channels Network will be here to film it.
How about that?
So we'll be doing it live, possibly.
Here's Tyree Crump. Tyree Crump gives it back to Baker.
And four corners right now for Bainbridge. 1:41 left to go. Keeping the ball away, a little keep away, and it's a foul.
Baker to the line.
On Jordan Hall. That's his third of the night. Hardaway still in the state playoffs now. Still in the state playoffs, but unfortunately they're going to have to travel in the first round. They play tomorrow night at 4:30 here for the third and fourth place consolation game. So congratulations to the Hawks for getting here. They came in the second seed after the regular season in the region. So Bainbridge showing out tonight. Baker gets another one.
Bainbridge is not even going to try to get the rebound. They're on the other side of the court to make sure everything else is all right.
Yep, no question about it. Coach Davis letting some of his other players play. Keontae Strother in for the Hawks. Tall young freshman.
6'4".
He looks tall out there. He's taller than everybody else out there from Bainbridge right now.
He's in
Baker
the 11th
with his
grade.
second. He's in the 11th grade. So Hardaway's got a lot to look forward to in the next few years. Hall letting it dribble down. 1:35 left to go in this ball game. Bainbridge up by 14. Crawford's going to try to add to his time. Oh, what a nice shot by Justin Crawford.
Timeout.
Timeout Hawks. 25 points for that young man after that three-point shot. 11-point lead, 121. Up, no timeout. Let's see what they do. No, they didn't call a timeout. I don't know what happened. Coach McCullough's on the court going, what the heck? Full court press. Nice job by Bainbridge getting the ball across the timeline.
Well, I did think when you call one, you got to take it, but I guess they took it back and gave it back to him.
I guess so. So Bainbridge still up by 11, 1:15 left. Going to be fouled by Crawford. That's Crawford's fourth of the night. That young man has lit up the scoreboard for Hardaway tonight.
Baker to the line.
He's got 25 points. Baker's back to the line. He made his last two. Bainbridge will play, as we mentioned before. They will play in the championship game tomorrow night here in Bainbridge at 7:30 p.m. for the region championship. Baker adds another one to his 8 tonight. That makes 9 for him on the evening. Chance for one more. 12-point lead now for the Bearcats, and doesn't get it. Stays a 12-point lead. 1:12 left to go in this ball game. Hawks going to try to work it down as fast as they can. Crawford again going to throw it up, and oh my gosh, this kid's on fire right now. 28 points for him. He leads everybody on the court. Bearcats doing a good job of just containing, breaking the press, getting the ball down.
Marshall.
And Ellis is going to foul Marshall. Send Marshall to the line for 2 shots. They're going to be in a double bonus. 52 seconds left, and you can see the Bainbridge fans getting excited.
63
They're going to be playing for the region championship tomorrow night.
Just the last game, the first game they played against Hardaway, it was 62-54. Now look at the score. 1 point difference.
Yep. Talk about another point difference. Good job by Marshall adding to his 27 points. He's got to have one more to tie Crawford for Hardaway for the top scorer of the game. And he does. Just Dontavius Marshall, 28 points. Crawford, 28 points. These two have lit it up tonight. 50 seconds left to go in this game. There's Ellis. There's Cedric Jackson, who did not have a very good ball game tonight. Bainbridge credited for shutting him down inside tonight. That was the game plan. All the way, you can see it. Marshall back to the line. Bainbridge hosting the championship tomorrow night. That's something. You didn't see it coming, though, did you?
No, I didn't. But, you got to have faith in your Bearcats.
You sure do. Devin Thompson, the voice of the Bearcats, so he's very excited. And he missed.
Last year we made it all the way to the Covington, Georgia, where the Alcovey Tigers hosted us. you know, we didn't get it, but it was a proud moment to make the Sweet 16.
Sure, no question. An opportunity here this year, too, for it as well. You're hosting the first round.
Sweet 16 again.
Marshall leading all scores now with 40 seconds left here in the final seconds of this ball game.
Hardaway's trying hard.
Yep. Both teams still in the game. Crawford, he's just on fire right now. Give him the ball all night. 31 points for him. 31 points for Crawford. 29 seconds left to go in this one, but Crawford
back to the line.
Marshall's back to the line?
Marshall's back to the line.
He's got an opportunity to tie Crawford now with 2 shots. He's down 2. That kid's lit it up tonight. Justin Crawford, got to give him credit. He's got 4 fouls on him, so one more and he stops this little parade of threes. Marshall, no, he does. He's not going to be able to get it. Checking now in for is Trayvon Davis in for Cedric Jackson. Again, Cedric Jackson going out tonight, 13 points, 4 fouls. Not one of his better nights tonight for Hardaway. Marshall gets another one. That's 30 for him tonight. No doubt the player of the game so far for Bainbridge.
Man, Hardaway trying hard.
Crawford going back. He's going back for another 3. Hits the backboard. Marshall going to get fouled right there by Ellis. Ellis is 4th of the night.
Marshall's back.
Marshall's back to the line.
I mean, they just love Marshall right now.
22 seconds left to go in the game. 10-point lead.
They say third time's a charm, so he's going to make both of these shots, I hope.
Well, he's one behind Crawford for the leading scorer for the whole game. So
let's see if he makes it.
Let's see if he makes it.
Proud moment for Marshall.
And he got it. He's tied now with Crawford for the point leader.
Him and Crump are probably excited about this, knowing that they get to host, and they're going to the next level.
And he takes over all scores with 32 right there.
Third time's a charm.
Marshall gets it. Ellis, 20 seconds left. Going to hand it off to Crawford. Crawford's
going to try it again.
Another one. No go this time. Crump back to Hall. Hall's going to take it up. Johnson in for the thing. They're going to give him the shot. Hall with his first point baskets of the game. 3-point opportunity. Gets Steven Johnson up in the air, and that's going to do it for Steven Johnson tonight.
Steven Johnson is out.
Johnson all 5 out. So he has 5. That's it for Steven Johnson. Congratulations to that young man. You know, he didn't put up many points tonight. None.
Well, he is leading the team in blocks with 11.
I'm going to tell you something, though. That man denied everything inside tonight with Hardaway that took Hardaway out of their game, because he didn't let anything happen inside and denied everything. So
Steven Johnson is a key player.
Big time key player for that young man. Congratulations to him. He's playing tomorrow night in a championship game.
And congratulations to the Bainbridge Bearcats.
Yep, Hall short, and they're just Crump's going to hold it.
Crump's fighting.
They're going to try to do it. No whistle blown. They're going to let it go down 2 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
The Bainbridge Bearcats, after winning Wednesday night against Harris County, survived tonight against Hardaway in a great game, 69-59. They will play in the championship game tomorrow at 7:30 here in Bainbridge.
And all I have to say is, if it's not purple and gold, then it doesn't really matter.
I hear you. That's Devin Thompson, voice of the Bearcats. Consolation game tomorrow. Hardaway will face the loser of the Thomas County Central Northside Columbus game coming up later on tonight. So good job for Bainbridge.
And congratulations to the Bearcats.
59
The fans are all on their feet congratulating this team.
Stay tuned for Game 3 of tonight's matchup between Lee County and Northside Columbus in the girls' semifinal matchup here in Region 1 5A here from Bainbridge. You all have a good night. Bobby Latmore along with Devin Thompson, Bob Smith.
Be good.
Tim Smith. We'll see y'all in a few minutes here on the Play On Sports Network on the Cool Channels.